team has the home field edge. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Miami Hurricanes. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game, Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. And challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year. And that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And the Canes will kick this deep to start us off. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. It's a run to the left.
A play like that on first down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got second and inches, you can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here. Maybe a heavy play action. Get the ball down the field. Really force those safeties to defend that pass deep.
The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Wow, Chris, they come out of the gate swinging, and like Mike Tyson said, this defense, you've got to plan until you get punched in the face. Well, consider that the first punch to the face. Beautiful throw by the quarterback and a huge gain for the offense. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
7th play of the opening drive. They moved it, but now face a 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Sayin. The tight end makes the catch downfield. 1 down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
This tight end is certainly a playmaker, and that's a big completion here. Good throw by the quarterback, but what I love about it is it's setting them up for 1st and goal. Now it's about what you can do to pay this off. Get this ball into the end zone. They've got to get 6 out of this drive. What a really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Play action here on first down. The receiver grabs it. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Such a good start to this drive. After the defense gave up the touchdown, the offense needs to get things started with an easy completion, a nice little gain, and now they've got something going.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
So it's second and long at the 20. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. Ohio State has the lead after 1. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
To the air, it's Sayin. Quick throw to his receiver. Over the middle and incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down. That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pre-game. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it. Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Here's the second down play. And he'll set up to throw. The pressure's on. The sure hands. It's Fletcher. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. They'll try to run for the first down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. A running play called on fourth down. Did not make first down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Receivers are bunched together. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Sayan. Lets it go quickly. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3 Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, along with Joel Klatt. Holly Rowe working the sidelines, and she has a weather report. Holly?
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we're looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. Clearly, both teams are going to have to adjust to the weather here today. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get us going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The ball handed off. Breaks into the clear. He's in the clear, and he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Too much speed for the defense.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Lyle. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here, he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Game moves it to the 35, first down again. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. It's third down for the offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, this defense better not get too comfortable. They threw it on 3rd and 1 because they're likely going for it on 4th and 1.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Receiver in motion now. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, look out, he's got open space. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
I tell you what, you get into a 4th and short situation, and it is a battle in the trenches. Not a lot of room, but the running back runs hard and gets that carry across the line to gain and moves the chains. That is tough sledding for 1 yard, but they're able to get the first.
Oh, the pass is picked off. He could take it all the way. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense joins the scoring party now. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. A lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? On the ground, it's Fletcher. Open field ahead. And the ball to the ground. Defense makes the recovery. A turn. Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Motion now from the tight end. Receiver makes the grab. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then
fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, I've always felt that one of the best targets in the red zone, in particular near the goal line, is a tight end. It's so often that these guys get lost in coverage. They find the tight end, and it's an easy touchdown for the offense.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. As the first down is still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
To throw, it's Sayin. He's going to take off here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? A quick juke. He's got some space. Look at, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They'll run it from the gun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Gilbert. Look out, he's got space ahead. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Good enough for first down yardage.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Finds his man. It's Brown. He goes out of bounds, but the gain moves the ball into the red zone.
Back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's running out of time here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got 1st and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
That is a massive score for this group and really creates a different game moving into the 3rd quarter. You create that momentum with the score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side, and that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. A deep shot right down the middle. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Your quarterback's out there. When you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
No room to run. They bring him down for no gain. Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They get the second half started with their running play. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. They need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often. Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Try and muscle for the first down. Sees an opening. They're able to convert. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7.
Well, this is the risk when you sell out to stop the run on third down. A lot of times you put all those defenders up near the line of scrimmage. There are no levels to your defense, which means it's just one crease, one seam. And if the back is able to hit it, then he's off to the races and in space. Nice gain by this back. Beautiful job by the offense.
Touchdown, Canes. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
It's a nice game, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field. This quarterback is going to have to start taking some chances against this secondary.
Takes the handoff again. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And again, they stuff him for no gain. Breaks up 4th down.
That is just not what this group was looking for. They weren't aggressive at all. 3 straight runs, and you're going to have to punt it away.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Boy, Chris, as an offense, you've got to be ready for the blitz on 4th down. You know that this coordinator on the defensive side is aggressive, and you can see that on film. He loves to send pressure. How in the world do you not have short routes out there where you can get the ball out of your quarterback's hands quickly? They've got to rethink their 4th down plan. Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line.
Touchdown, Hurricanes. And that will give them the lead now.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations, and here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Testing the right side here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Back to throw. It's Sayan. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. An inside give now from the shotgun. Look out, he's breaking free. Breaks into the clear. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he's set up for the 1st down
football on the move.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. He'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the Texas Longhorns. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Hey guys, even though they will have a home field advantage, Coach told me before the game, he said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Bringing it out, it's Lyle. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. They open the championship game with a pass. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I tell you, those plays can be so frustrating as a quarterback. You read the defense really well, get to the check down, throw it to the back, and he just drops it on the outside. That's when your leadership has to come out. As a QB, go up to him and say, hey, shake it off, I'm coming right back to you.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes a one-handed catch. Wow, what a one-handed catch by the senior.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made over the middle. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really...
It's caught. He's got room. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35. So they get a big game by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's brought down to the defense with a takeaway in the first drive of the game.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm? Nowhere to run up the middle.
Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Grabbed by the receiver. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41. So here's the first play of the drive now that begin at the 41. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable. He's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees. This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Bring him down, but not before he converts that fourth down play. End of the first quarter here, still no score. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
They look to throw it here on second down. Here comes the rush. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now. And the Canes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. The Hurricanes looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
What a gift from this offense. They don't run the football on first and goal from the 1-yard line and allow the defense to get into the backfield and sack the quarterback. I don't know what he's thinking there. They've got to burn that ball. He's got to throw it away. You cannot take the negative yardage.
Touchdown, Miami. They strike first in this national title bout. And for this offense, that possession was more like it. Maybe they flushed out some of the early nerves in this championship game, really executed that time to jump on top.
I totally agree. That first series, it really didn't look like them. We've covered them all year long, in particular down this stretch run, and that first series really wasn't what they were all about. But this is the brand of football that we have seen over the last few weeks. It's efficient, it's physical, and in particular on the outside, these guys can go and get it. So beautiful drive right there. And sticking in the end zone, garnering that early momentum, huge for a national championship game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard. And this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle. And normally a really reliable target for them, and that's why they're going to him on third down. You got to go over to the sideline and say, hey, man, I'm coming right back to you because I...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Goes out of bounds after a big gain. He's just short of the 45. First and 10 now for the offense. From From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Scanning the field. It's Manning. The short completion of the tight end. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
These drag routes are so difficult to defend, in particular when they're thrown with the proper timing and ball placement. The wide receiver can just run right through that ball, and now he's got a full head of steam, and he's able to get the first down.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Crucial third down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot escape. They tackle him right at the line of scrimmage.
This is such a good job by this defense. Chris, how many times do you hear me talk about staying in your rush lanes and really keeping that quarterback in the pocket? Well, this is the perfect job. Look at them all just push right back into the quarterback's lap. He's got nowhere to go, even though he's trying to scramble. This is a scramble for no gain.
The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Caught behind the line. It's Coolin. He's got room to run. Look out. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
To the air, it's Manning. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Crucial third down play right here. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
I love the aggressive nature of this defense, not sitting back and allowing the offense to dictate the pace here on a 4th down. They just get aggressive and they come after him with the blitz and they get home, sack the quarterback, and create a 1st down for their offense. That is a great job. And I got to tell you, this defensive coordinator, I really like how aggressive he is.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The Canes look to keep this drive moving. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting the lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. The delay of game backs him up. Now 2nd and long after the unforced error. Quarterback drops back. It's an out route. The catch made. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. And the tight end continues to make an impact. They've got the lead. They're down here in scoring position. He's already found the end zone, Joe. You'll lean on this guy that you trust.
Well, I would certainly trust him if he's in single coverage. And so if you come out and it's man-to-man, I would target that tight end in a heartbeat.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. He runs it into the end zone.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back.